Let me ask you a question. What if the greatest threat to your success is comfort? Not failure, not lack of opportunity, not bad luck, comfort, the easy chair, the easy music paycheck, the easy excuse, because an easy life creates a hard future, and a disciplined life creates an easy future. You see, success is not something you stumble into, it's something you design. And the first step in designing a remarkable life is to refuse the easy one. Not because it's fashionable, not because it sounds heroic, but because easy has a price, a heavy one. So today, I want to challenge you to think differently, to choose differently, to live differently, refuse the easy life, and watch what happens. Let me tell you a story. It's music. I once met a young man full of dreams, full of potential, but he wanted everything without the work. He wanted music success, but he hated discipline. He wanted results, but he avoided responsibility. I asked him, "Do you want the life you dream of?" He said, "Of course." Then I asked, "Are you willing to do what most people won't?" He paused and he shook his head. That's when I knew most people want the reward. Few want music, the effort. Even fewer want the journey. And that, my friend, is the difference. The difference between the average and the music extraordinary. The easy life whispers. It says rest. It says music, take it easy. It says tomorrow is enough, and we listen. But listening to ease means losing more than you think. I've learned something over the years. The easy life never builds strength. Music builds character. It never builds confidence. Strength is forged in challenge. Character is sculpted in adversity. Confidence is earned in the face of resistance. Every time you take the easy way, music, you weaken. You shrink. You delay your potential. I remember waking up at 5 a.m. years ago. The bed was warm, the blanket music inviting, the alarm cruel. I wanted to hit snooze. I wanted the comfort. I wanted the easy life, but I didn't. I got up, I ran, I read, I planned my day, and that one decision changed the trajectory of my life, because success is predictable. Music. It's not luck. It's not magic. It's discipline repeated consistently. The young man I mentioned, he never woke up early. He never embraced responsibility. He never refused the easy life. Music. He never saw his dreams come true. I don't tell this story to discourage you. I tell it to warn you. The easy life music is a thief. It steals time. It steals potential. It steals your future. But there is a better way, a way that asks more of you, a way that stretches you, a way that music grows you. It's called refusal. Refuse the easy life. Refuse comfort at the expense of growth. Refuse convenience when it limits your potential. It's not music simple. It's not fun. It's not immediate, but it's worth it. I know because I've lived it. I faced moments where staying music in bed was easier, where avoiding the hard conversation was easier, where quitting the challenge was easier. And every time I chose the easy way, I regretted it. Every time I chose the hard way, I grew stronger. I became wiser. I became capable. The difference is clear. Easy life, temporary comfort, no growth. Music, hard life, discipline, strength, freedom. I've come to realize something else. Refusing easy is not about being tough. It's about being smart. It's about seeing the long-term picture. It's about music investing in yourself. The world doesn't reward comfort. It rewards results. It rewards perseverance. Music. It rewards the person who refused easy consistently. Think about it. Every great person you admire, they refused the easy life. They embraced discomfort. They faced obstacles. They did what most people wouldn't. And that's why they succeeded. Refusing easy is a decision, a daily decision. Every morning, every challenge, every choice. Will you take music, the shortcut, or will you embrace growth? I choose growth every single day, even when it's inconvenient, even when it's uncomfortable, even when no one is watching. And that's why my life is different. Music, and it can be for you too. Remember this. The easy life is seductive, but it is also a prison. The hard life is demanding, but it is also liberating. The power lies in your choice. Refuse the easy life. Step into the hard. Step into the growth and watch what happens, because the person who refuses easy becomes unstoppable. Music. Life has a funny way of teaching lessons. The lessons you resist are the ones you need most. I remember a time I had a big goal, a dream that scared me. And to reach it, I had to do something uncomfortable, something hard. Early music mornings, late nights, sacrifices I didn't want to make. I wanted to wait. I wanted it to be easier. I wanted life to give me a break, but it didn't. So, I made music a choice. I chose hard now because I knew it would make life easier later. That's the secret. Hard now. Music. Easy tomorrow. Most people want it easy. They want rewards now. Music. They want success today, and they wonder why life feels like a struggle. Here's music the truth. There is no elevator to success. You must take the stairs. Every effort, every sacrifice, music, every tough decision builds something invisible. Strength, discipline, capacity. It's hard to see at first, but over time, you notice music, the difference. The young man I once knew, he wanted it all immediately. He avoided hard and he settled. The person who chooses hard now lives easy tomorrow, because preparation is never wasted. Effort is never wasted. Persistence is never wasted. Think of it like this. You're planting a tree. Every day you water it. Music. Even when it seems like nothing is happening, even when it's hard to remember, some days the roots feel invisible, the growth feels slow, but one day a seedling becomes a tree, and the shade it lasts for a music lifetime. Hard now, easy tomorrow. The pain you endure today becomes the comfort you enjoy tomorrow. The effort music you invest today becomes the freedom you live tomorrow. Hard work is meaningless without discipline. Discipline is music, the bridge. It carries you from discomfort to achievement. It carries you from sacrifice to reward. I've had mornings where the bed was warm. The coffee smelled inviting and my body begged me to rest. But I got up. I ran. I read. I worked on my craft. It was hard then, but easier later. Every time you do the hard thing, you make music, the next step, easier. Every sacrifice compounds. Every tough music choice pays dividends. Choosing hard now is more than a strategy. It's a music mindset. It says, I'm willing to endure discomfort because I value the reward more than the relief. It separates the doers from the dreamers, the achievers, music from the spectators, the leaders from the followers, and it works music every single time. The person who embraces challenge grows in ways others never imagine. The person who avoids it stays music average and wonders why life feels small. Here's the key. No one will make it easier for you. No one will do the hard work in your place. No one will sacrifice your comfort for your future. It's up to you. Hard now is a choice. Easy tomorrow is the reward. And if you wait for easy now, you'll never get either. So here's what you can do today. Music. Wake up early. Do the work that matters. Face the challenge you've been avoiding. Make the decision others are afraid to make. It won't be comfortable. It won't be music glamorous. It won't be easy. But you'll thank yourself later. Because every day you choose hard now. You build a future you can live in with pride. Music. Hard now. Easy tomorrow. Remember that. Repeat it. Live it. Because this is the principle that separates ordinary lives from extraordinary ones. Let me tell you something simple. Music. The easy life gives you comfort. It gives you relief. It gives you nothing else. But the hard life, the life you refuse to take shortcuts in, it gives you something far greater. Confidence. Confidence that comes from doing hard things. Not just when it's convenient. Not just when others are watching. But when it matters, music, most. I remember a time I had a project that terrified me. Music. It required effort I didn't feel like giving. It required courage I wasn't sure I had. I had two choices. Take the easy music, way out, or face it. I chose to face it. It was uncomfortable. It was music exhausting. It was inconvenient. But when it was done, when I saw what I had accomplished, I felt something no comfort could give. Confidence. Pure. Unshakable. And that is the first reward of refusing easy. Confidence is born from action. Action requires discipline. Discipline is a small word, but it carries enormous weight. Every time you follow through on a commitment, music, every time you do the hard thing, you earn respect, not from others, from yourself. I've learned that self-respect is the foundation of freedom. It cannot, music, be bought. It cannot be given. It is built brick by brick, choice, music by choice. The easy life steals that respect. It whispers, skip this, music, delay that. Take it easy, and if you listen, you slowly lose yourself. Discipline, refusing easy, restores music it, strengthens it, makes you unshakable. Comfort feels good today, but it comes at a cost. Hard work feels tough today, but it pays dividends tomorrow. Short-term comfort leads to long-term regret. Long-term freedom requires short-term effort. I've lived this. I've chosen the hard conversation, the early morning, music, the extra practice, the extra study. It hurt in the moment. It drained me. It tested me, but it freed me. Freed me from mediocrity. Freed me, music, from regret. freed me to live life on my own terms. That is the reward of refusing easy. Let me say this clearly. Life is not meant to be convenient. Life is music meant to be meaningful. Convenience is temporary. It feels good. It is easy to follow, meaning music requires choice, effort, discipline, sometimes sacrifice. But meaning, music lasts. It shapes your character. It defines your legacy. Every time you refuse easy, you choose music meaning. You choose strength. You choose a life you can be proud of. Music. I remember a friend. He avoided hard work, responsibility, and accountability. He chose comfort every time. And today, he wonders music, why life feels empty. I chose hard. I refused easy. And today, I live with music pride. I live with purpose. The difference is simple. The greatest reward of refusing easy is who you become. Not the money, music, not the fame, not the recognition. It's you. A stronger you, a wiser you, a capable you. Every hard choice, music, every sacrifice, every disciplined action builds this person. Extraordinary results follow extraordinary people. Not by music accident, not by luck, by the simple act of refusing the easy path every single day. Remember this: easy leads to average. Discipline leads to freedom. Short-term comfort leads to regret. Refusing easy leads to pride. The life you want, the person you want to become, lives on the other side of effort. Music. And when you refuse easy, you will find yourself capable of more than you imagined. Music. More courage, more strength, more wisdom, because growth always comes through challenge, and the reward is not just achievement. It is the person you become in the process. So choose the hard path. Refuse the easy life. Build confidence. Music. Build self-respect. Build freedom. Build meaning, music, and in doing so, become the extraordinary person you were always meant to be. Growth never happens in comfort. It happens in discomfort, in challenge, in the moments that test you. I remember my first real failure. I had tried something new, something risky, something outside my comfort zone. Music. I failed hard. It hurt. It embarrassed me. It made me question myself. But that failure, that discomfort, was the beginning of my growth. Because growth lives in the zone most people avoid. Discomfort is a sign. It's a sign you're stretching, a sign you're learning, a sign you're alive. Most people flee it. They retreat to music, what feels safe. They retreat to what feels easy, and their lives never music expand, never improve, never rise. I've learned music to lean into fear, to lean into uncertainty, to embrace music, the challenge that makes my stomach turn, because that's where transformation happens. Every hard moment teaches a lesson. Every challenge builds strength. Every uncomfortable choice grows your character. I remember waking up at 4:30 a.m. One music winter, the world was cold, the bed was warm. My mind, music screamed, "Stay!" But I chose discomfort. I ran in the dark. I pushed past the resistance. I felt my body, my mind, my spirit strengthen. That's the growth zone. It's not fun. It's not glamorous. Music. It's not comfortable, but it is powerful. Discomfort teaches patience. It teaches perseverance. It teaches humility. It teaches courage. If you music avoid it, you avoid learning. If you embrace it, you grow faster than you imagined. Think of it this way. A seed grows in soil. The soil, music, pushes back. It resists. It constrains. Without that resistance, the seed never becomes a tree. Your life is the same. The challenges, the struggles, the discomfort, they push you, they shape you, they turn you into someone stronger. There is no shortcut to growth, no easy music path, no quick fix. You must step into the hard work, step into the music challenges, step into the moments you want to avoid. I've met people who wanted to succeed, but only on their own terms. They wanted comfort, they wanted recognition, they wanted results without effort, without music discomfort. And they never became what they dreamed of. The difference is simple. Step into discomfort or stay small. Start music small. Push a little further than yesterday. Do the thing that scares you. Speak up when it's hard. Music. Take responsibility when it's uncomfortable. Face a fear instead of avoiding it. These small acts of courage build momentum. They expand your comfort zone. Music. They prepare you for bigger challenges. Remember, the growth zone is not permanent pain. It's temporary discomfort with lasting music rewards. When you embrace discomfort, you gain confidence, you gain resilience, you gain self-respect. You begin to trust yourself. You see that you can handle more than you thought. You see that challenges are not obstacles, they are opportunities. And over time, your life begins to change. Your mindset shifts, your results improve. All because you refused easy, all because you stepped into the growth zone. Music. Discomfort is a friend, not an enemy. It shows you where you need to grow. It pushes you beyond the ordinary. Music. It builds a life of strength, purpose, and meaning. Don't avoid it, don't fear it, don't complain about it. Step in, lean into it, embrace it. Music. Because every moment you choose discomfort, you are building a life you dare to live. A life of courage, a life of growth, a life of extraordinary results. Refuse easy, embrace the growth zone, and watch your life transform. Music. Growth is not a one-time event. It is a habit, a practice, a daily choice. I've learned this over the years. Every music success, every lesson, every achievement came from small, consistent actions and reflection. Reflection is simple, yet so few people do it. At the end of the day, stop, look back, ask yourself, what did music I do well? What could I do better? Did I refuse the easy today? These questions are small, music, but they carry enormous power. I remember my early career. I worked hard. I chased goals. I thought effort alone was enough, but it wasn't. I was busy, but I wasn't improving consistently. Then I started reflecting daily, honestly, music, without excuses, and everything changed. Reflection leads to refinement. Growth is not about repeating the same mistakes. Music. It's about learning, adapting, improving. If something didn't work, change it, adjust it, make it better. I once pursued a business opportunity. I failed. I could have given up. I could have blamed others. Instead, I reflected. I asked, what did I miss? What can I improve? I refined my approach. And the next opportunity, I succeeded. Small refinements repeated consistently. Music, build momentum, build mastery. Growth is ongoing. It is never music finished. You don't reach a peak and stay there. You climb. You stumble. You climb again. Music. Reflection, refinement, repetition. That is the music formula. It is simple. It is powerful. It is consistent. The person who embraces this becomes unstoppable because they never stop learning. They never stop improving. They never stop growing. Daily reflection is a habit. Refinement is a habit. Repetition is a habit. I start every day with questions. I end every day with answers. What did I do today that moved me closer to my goals? Where did I resist discomfort music instead of embracing it? How can I improve tomorrow? These questions guide me. They focus me. They sharpen my discipline. And over time, the results compound because growth is never accidental. Music, it is intentional. It is deliberate. It is ongoing. When you music commit to this cycle, reflection, refinement, repetition, you gain clarity. You gain focus. You gain momentum. Your confidence grows. Your character, music, strengthens. Your potential expands. You begin to see the power of small actions repeated consistently, the power of refusing easy, the power of music embracing challenge. And life begins to reward you, not because it is easy, but because you, music, refused easy. Because you worked hard. Because you grew every day. Growth is ongoing. It doesn't end with a goal. It doesn't stop after a success. It continues every day. Reflect, refine, repeat, embrace discomfort, choose discipline, refuse the music easy. And over time, you will become the person you were always meant to be. A person capable of extraordinary results. A person who faces challenges without fear. Music. A person who builds a life of meaning, not convenience. Remember this. Success is not a destination. It is a journey, and the journey belongs to those who reflect, refine, and repeat. Keep music moving. Keep learning. Keep growing, because life rewards the consistent. Life rewards the disciplined. Life rewards the person who refuses easy every single music day. Refuse the easy life. Embrace growth every day. Music face discomfort. Choose discipline. Reflect. Refine. Music repeat. Your future self will thank you. Stay consistent. Stay focused. Stay unstoppable.